Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Snap. I'm Michael, and last time we got ourselves a new item. So, in the spirit of this Let's Play, we're going to have to go back to every single course and see exactly what it is we can do with this new item. We do have 4 unlocked. We didn't unlock a new level last time, so we're just going to start at the beach. We are getting to the point now where we're going to need to do some multiple run-throughs of the courses in order to get some of the, well, at least all of the neat photos. I do want to show off all the special ones. I won't be going for the best shot of every Pokemon like I said earlier in the Let's Play, but I do want to show off the new some of the cool things. And that does not look good for them. That is purple, and in Pokemon I'm pretty sure purple usually means poison. I'm really concerned about throwing these, but I have to in order to get the shots, and if I don't get these shots, then I'm kind of worried that Professor Oak will kill me. We are on a deserted island that no one knows about, so I don't want to know what might happen if I don't please Professor Oak. Missed our chance at the Lapras, but I can maybe get a better shot from Butterfree. I'm just kind of testing. Oh, and that was a Snorlax! Hitting it with the Pester Ball makes it wake up for a second. But there's going to be something more we can do with him, that I can assure you. I'm trying to hit this Meowth, because if I do hit him, I can knock him down here to get a better shot, but I can't seem to get luck on my side in this case. And every time we've played, we've seen this rustling in the bushes, and we've thought it was just the Meowth and the Pidgeys, but we saw that it continues, and if you get in the right spot, a Scyther pops out. And it's kind of hard to get a good shot of the Scyther since it kind of spawns looking away from you. And if you knock the Scyther out, 2 Pikachu pop out and jump on these stumps. So we can get a shot of Pikachu and get bonus points for having 2 in the frame. However, there's more we can do with them later as well. And there's more we can do with the Pikachu earlier as well. So there's really at least like 2 more runs if we want to see all the photos and what they're worth. Though I might just get the photos and not see what each of them are worth. That might be better. Lots of Meowth in this stage, lots of Pidgeys, and yeah, knocked him out. Just knocked him out. Completely down. We already know what happens if you hit the Chansey, which I'm having some rough times with, and I finally hit it back there, so I can't even get a good shot of it. Though they're happy, so that's good. Kangaskhan. When we hit it with the apple, it came out. I don't know what would happen if we hit it with the Pester Balls. And hit these Pidgeys, we can save the Meowth later. Maybe get a better picture of it dancing than we did before. See what happens if we hit it with a Pester Ball and I missed. Of course. It's kind of hard to aim sometimes. And that's it for the beach. The courses seem to last only about 3 minutes, so you're never like too engrossed in them. Never overstay their welcome. Ah, and I didn't even go with the double Pikachu. That was dumb of me. Finally got a picture of the Snorlax though, so that's going to give us some extra points. It's hard to say what would be a better picture of Butterfree. We do need the Scyther though. I think we want the one where it just comes out. That's probably going to be best. There's no way that Doduo is going to be better, so we're just going to ignore it. Knocked out Meowth or the Dancing Meowth. I think Dancing Meowth is worth more. And yeah, that Magikarp's not going to be better. Okay, so let's see what we got. Someone in the thread pointed out that the size of the Pokemon includes how much you can see, so if a Pokemon is half covered by something, Professor Oak will think only half of it is in the frame. So we really need to get as much of the Pokemon in the shot as we can without being too close or too far away. Oh, we got 1,000 for it scratching its stomach. That's pretty nice. It's a good first shot of Snorlax. Yeah, that size is so-so. I'm wondering if because of the grass covering it, it doesn't register the whole Pokemon. Yeah. Yep, the other Butterfree will be better. Some people have pointed out some better shots I can get of some Pokemon, such as Pidgey. I was wrong earlier about that first Pidgey being the best one we can get. And the old Meowth is better, so we gotta keep it. So I will have to record getting that, and like I said, we have to come back to the beach a couple more times, so we'll eventually get that. Moving right along to the tunnel. No time to waste, we got a lot to cover. This is like the longest video thus far. And that Pikachu just gets knocked out. And Pester Balls don't seem to do anything to the electrodes. I guess only apples stop them. Or not even the apple in this one's case. It just explodes anyway. I believe we saw earlier that if we hit this Electabuzz we do stop, so maybe don't hit him again. Past me. Please don't. We kind of want to get some of these Kakuna. I do believe we still need a better shot. Oh, they came down. So, the reason there's a bunch of electrodes here is because when one of the electrodes explodes, the Kakuna all fall down from the ceiling. Giving us a nice shot of a Kakuna right there. Still not entirely sure what to do about... Oh, sorry Pikachu. I'm sorry. To do about this egg. We can assume it's Zapdos because of the Moltres egg we saw before. Like I said, we see some music notes and electricity there, so we clearly need to get it filled with electricity. And there is a Pikachu nearby. Maybe there's something we can do to make Pikachu send out some electricity towards the egg. Now we're just kind of waiting along. The 0-1 kind of just slows down right here. We want to get these shots of the Diglett because I want to get a better shot of Dugtrio. So the sooner we get the shots, the better. We need to make sure he's actually out when he does it. Come on. Yep, that counted. So now we're going across. Here's a Dugtrio. However, if we take the shot of the Dugtrio, two Dugtrio pop out. And it's kind of hard to get a good shot at them without, like... This one's just bad. It's not a... It's hard to time that one for sure. And we don't need to get Electabuzz to light that up because we already know how to get the Magnemite. So, get Magnemite to come over. We already got a Magnemite photo. But there's 3 Magnemite here. And those two kind of got together. We know what happens when 3 Magnemite join together, don't we? They become a Magneton. I never noticed before that the screws are not actually attached to the Magnemite. It's hard to get a good shot of the Magneton, and the 0-1 does kind of do a zigzag pattern here to try and get the best shot you can. But yeah, it's a little difficult. And with the tunnel done now, we're done half of the courses we have unlocked thus far. We got some new photos that are pretty good. I doubt that'll be better than the eating Pikachu, but we might as well try. And this is for sure going to be a great Kakuna photo. And it's a bit closer, so maybe it'll be a good Haunter. Nah, not going to be better Zubat, it's not in the middle. Now, which of these Dugtrio would be best? Not that one. Maybe that one. It's just a single Dugtrio, but still. And by single, I mean one of the 3 Diglets that make up the Dugtrio are in the frame. But it still counts as Dugtrio. I've never really noticed it before, but not only is it 3 Diglets together, but it's technically also 3 large Diglets. So I guess there was a little bit of growth to them. Okay. That is a way better photo of Kakuna, no doubt about it. The size is still so-so, I'm really confused on that. I don't know how we could do much better. But there are more in the photo, so that gives us an extra 600 points. And we just got that previous Pikachu, and this one already not at a good start, but the pose is good. Nope. The other one's better by only 40, I guess. This one is a bit closer, yeah. So size is better. Everything else is probably going to be the same, which means it's going to be a better photo. Hopefully, nope, that size. I guess it didn't count the other Doug Trio. Well, that's unfortunate. That'll be really tough to time if I want to get that one. And yeah, this one's not a very good picture of a Magnemite. It's going to be tough to get a picture of it looking at us, that's for sure. And not a good picture of Magneton either. Kind of difficult Pokemon to get. Apparently there are Pokemon hiding in the river, according to Professor Oak, and that is true. But Professor, we still have one more course to go through before we get to the river. We gotta go through the volcano, obviously. And to start off, we want to throw an apple. And if you throw an apple, which I timed poorly, you get Rapidash to do a little neigh. And the best photo of Rapidash will include all three of these Rapidash doing that, and that would be incredibly hard to time. Get happy Vulpix. Vulpix deserves to be happy after all. I do like the music here. I haven't talked about the music much. The music's really good. Yeah, it's gonna be it's kind of tough to get Pokemon to be where you want them exactly. Don't know why I did that. This is just a very long stretch of nothing here. I was kind of curious to see if they jump across, but they don't. You see Magmar and Charmander off in the distance. We already know what their best shots are. The Magmar obviously being the one where they're fighting each other later. But we can't just knock one out. It's kind of interesting to see which items you need for which Pokemon, and I think this time we're just going to knock the Moltres out right away. So if we take these eggs and put them in the element that the legendary Pokemon is akin to, they hatch. It is good game design to have this one force you to learn that, so that you can then go back to the tunnel later and try and figure out what to do with the Zapdos egg. We saw these little holes earlier, and if we get a Pesterball to land in one, which is really hard, an Arcanine pops out. So that's good. And someone in the thread had mentioned we want to knock Charmeleon into this, and I did tease that. Did tease that a bit. So if we knock him in, which I completely missed. Come on. Come on. I want to get this shot. There we go. Get in. We can already hear the thing come out, but if we get this, get a Charizard! I got that just in time. We can get a better shot of Charizard, though, than what that was. Okay. Yep, just big old Rapidash butt. Maybe this will be better just because it's closer and it's happy. I'm pretty sure that was basically the exact same photo, but we'll see what this one is worth. There is actually still one more Pokemon we have to get in this level, aside from a better Charizard photo. There's one Pokemon left, and it may take a couple of tries to get it, so we'll see what happens. But it's kind of sad. We've done 2 runs of this level, and I could have technically gotten the Charizard earlier, so there's actually not a lot of Pokemon in this level. At least it doesn't feel like it compared to the others. Well, the other one was still better just because of the extra Vulpix. I'm pretty sure Moltres being hatched is the best. Yeah, no, not even close. There we got the Arcanine photo done, and now Charmeleon. I did get the shot of the Charmeleon, but it's probably not going to be so good. Yeah, the other one's better. If we were a bit closer when it roared, it would have been good. 100 points for that. So that's a pretty decent Charizard, though we couldn't see its face. Yes, we know there are Pokemon hiding in the river. And you'll finally get your wish now, Professor Oak. We're gonna go to the river.
Yes.
Okay, so to start off the river, we saw some Poliwags earlier. The Pester Ball is not actually what we want. We want to. That's actually kind of screwed me up now because I did that. But oh well. We want to lead all three over there to get all three to jump out into the water. It's kind of tough to do just because getting the Pester Ball to lead the first one and not just knock it out is kind of tough. And we do know these are Bulbasaur, and I'm supposed to be able to hit them to get them to come out, but it doesn't seem to want to hit. Hitting it with the apple didn't do anything. So, gonna have to keep trying at this one. The river is the first level where oh, there we go! Got it. Will it come to me though? Probably not. No, it's still knocked out back there. It's up now, but no. Oh well. See if we can get a shot of this Slowpoke. What happens if you hit it with a Pester Ball? Just nothing at all. Okay. I can hear the Shelter, but I don't really care too much about getting a better shot of the Shelter. I want to see if I can do anything with that. No? Okay. If I could get a better shot of the Shelter, it'd be nice. Okay, so we want to take this Slowpoke, and I want to lead it, and it's kind of hard to get it to go because it's slow. Oh my god, Slowpoke, move! Okay. We know there's Shelter in these waters, and if a Slowpoke's tail gets caught by a Shelter, which we're now super far away from, so it's not going to matter too much, it evolves into a Slowbro, and it's so far away. That took forever. If we hit the Metapod with the Pester Ball, it will come down, and we can use this opportunity of it stopping us to see if we can hit this Psyduck. You can knock it back out of the way by hitting it with an apple. Okay, so that may have timed us pretty good. Okay, so we knocked the Psyduck into the water. And I'm gonna look away because I think I mistimed it, but I didn't. There we go. So, this is your chance to get a full shot of a Psyduck as it randomly jumps out of the water, which is really hard to get a photo of. So I kind of missed my chance at that. And we saw these things. Out comes a Porygon. If we hit it again with the Pester Ball, I believe, it will drop its camouflage and be back to its regular colors. And there are two there, so we can get a good shot of it. But there's a third one here. We couldn't do anything with this button before, but if we hit the Porygon, it clicks on the button, opening up a new path. And we're gonna die. Nah, it's good. It's okay. We have Hovercraft. And that'll be next episode's level. Well, there was two Poliwag in that other photo, so let's go with that one. That might be a better shot of Shelter. Maybe at fishing will be worth something. You really need to get a good chance at that Slowbro. Just gotta start throwing those apples early. And the Porygon is new, so we're gonna get points for that no matter what. It's a Poliwag. Size is a bit better. Pose isn't as good though. But there are two in there, so it's gonna get extra points. Wow, it's still not worth as much. That's weird. Size is a little better. Pose is good this time, and the technique is good, so it's a decent photo of Shelter now. Size just is not as good, but it is fishing, which is worth 1,000 points. It's still not as good as the other one just because of that size. And it's our only Slowbro. It's not a good size. not a good pose, and yeah, it's tough to get a good shot of the Slowbro just because you have to lead that Slowpoke, and he's just so slow. At least we got a better shot of the Metapod this time.
Well done.
And Psyduck, nowhere near the middle of the frame. But it's jumping, which is worth more.
Great.
But, because it's not in the middle, not good. This is the only shot of Porygon we've got. I will try and get a better one of it, just to get its regular colors.
Wonderful.
And that's it.
Great.
Gotta return to the lab, though.
Welcome back.
We found a split in the path, which means we now have a new course that he didn't know about before, but obviously will have a end gate. And this is all the Pokemon we've got so far. We've actually got quite a bit of Pokemon. And it says which course you got them in and everything, and the points they were worth, so you kind of can plan it out. And that'll be it for this episode. I'll see you next time when we go to the new course.